Pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Yeah.
What's good, y'all? This is C, Certified Brewhead, and welcome to another edition of Beer Mail here on BAOS Podcast. So tonight, I'm going to be talking about a relatively new brewery in Montreal. I don't actually know how to pronounce it, but I think it's Monsregius or Régie. It's Montreal in Latin. So Montreal is named after Montreal, which is a mountain just over there. Well, hill, whatever you want to call it. And this is the name in Latin. So shout outs to Martin, who came by and dropped off this wonderful load of gorgeous beer. So I haven't tried any of their stuff yet. I wasn't about to. But I'd seen a few friends on Instagram post about it, and I'd also seen it at the Dépanneur. And I was immediately taken by the designs. I really like the label. I like the attention to detail. I really like the bottle caps here. They're super attractive. All of the labels, the paper labels with a consistent design. And we talk about this on the podcast a lot. We're huge fans of marketing and design of beers and beer labels and cans and stuff. So these guys stood out to me immediately. So I was stoked when he reached out, to be honest. So because there's 7 beers and Tiff isn't going to be drinking any with me tonight, I did want to try some of these stouts, but I just can't be drinking these by myself. I'm too much of a lightweight. So I'm going to go these 2 bad boys here. So the first one I'm going to try is this one. It's called a Gallica Blonde. It's a bière de garde, which is a French style. It says this one has, it's from northern France, light honey and spice notes, and it's 7%. So we're going to start with that one. The other one I am going to be doing is called a Singula Hallertau Blanc, which is a single hop pale ale. Huge fan of these. 5%, so it's actually a little lighter, but I figure that this one might be a little more intense. So really looking forward to it. So let's get this going, mates. So I'm fairly certain they're from Montreal, actually, based on the... Whoa. There we go. About to come out. Fantastic. I'm just trying to see if they're actually from Montreal. It says Quebec, either way, because of the name. Very, very cool. Then I have seen them a lot around town, which is super helpful. So this bière de garde, so it kind of looks amber, actually. Ooh, smells almost like a sour. Yeah, kind of sour. 22 IBU, so it's kind of low. Doesn't say anything about it being a sour. So bière de garde, I've seen that around a lot. To be dead honest with you, I'm not hugely up to date on what that is. Some of my Quebecois brethren might understand it a little better than I. But let's see, great little yeasty head. Yeah, it smells sour from the nose. See, that head just keeps growing there, mate. Damn. You know what it tastes like? I don't really want to compare it to anything, but it tastes like a Unibrew. Which potentially means I always see on Unibrew's label they say things like beer on lees, Lees. I swear I've seen bière de garde before or something like that, but the way that this is just frothing up with and almost exploded out of the bottle there, with that heavy yeast there, really it's sharp carbonation. It's there's really not a lot of even though there's a ton of sour in the nose, there's really not a lot in the mouthfeel at all. I'm definitely getting that, there's a lot of spices there. Yeah, honey and spicy notes. So it's a really good beer, really balanced. Fairly crushable for 7%, doesn't taste 7%. That's fantastic. All right, let's bust out this pale ale right here. So I'm a huge fan of the single hop pale ales. Actually, when we did the podcast in Vermont, somebody, Tiff, I'm not sure if you remember, it might have been Matt from Fiddlehead, said that they prefer, or maybe it was Will, that having single hops is like having, it was Matt, with just having the baseline or something.
It was Jean-Francois. It was JF from...
Oh, it was from GDCL. My bad. Sorry, JF.
Remember that he said, then you add the bases.
Yeah, you add the base. Such a cool analogy, right? So single hop ales, personally, I'm a fan of it, but I really appreciated that analogy that, the other hops provide the, the whole picture, whereas the single hop might not always be enough, but, woof, yes. I guess we'll be able to see with this one. But generally, I do quite enjoy the single hop beers. I've never had one I've thought was trash or anything. This is great. This is very fruity. Dank. It smells kind of like weed a little bit. Interesting. Once again, super frothy head. I feel like potentially that's a consistency with the beers here. So they are quite carbonated. I expected a lot more punch from that one. That's very, very well balanced. 5%. Fruity aroma, white wines, pineapple, gooseberry, lemongrass, and passion fruit. Okay. Maybe as it warms, that'll come out a little bit more since it's just cracked, just took it out of the fridge. Amber style of pale ale there. Super, super approachable. I thought this would be much more intense based on that right up there. Yeah, fruity. Slightly bitter, nothing too crazy. I think this is pretty good. I think these beers, to me, when you look at them, they look like real craft beers, as in I don't really feel like by the look of them that a lot of, if you're looking for something super approachable, that might not be the case, but both of these are very much that. Very, very impressed so far. The whole branding, once again, is fantastic. So if you're in Quebec, take a look out for them, man. They seem to be everywhere I've been, as far as all the depths and stuff. So pick something up. So the single hop pale ale and the blonde bière de garde were both fantastic. Really looking forward to trying the rest of the range. So make sure to check them out on social media. I'll put all the details in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to us on YouTube, of course. Follow us on social media at BAOS Podcast. And if you want to hear the longer form stuff, hit us up on the podcast. The iTunes link and such is down below. That's it, guys. Cheers.